doesn't want to be rich? Obviously, almost every person wants to earn enough money to make them enjoy some of the luxuries after fulfilling their needs. But earning that much money requires some habits that need to be a part of your daily life and decisions. Millionaires across the world do adopt a set of habits that help them become a millionaire over time. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. In today's video, we'll be telling you about habits that you can adopt to become rich. So, stay tuned as the next few minutes might help you change yourself and maybe become a millionaire. Becoming a millionaire is not as easy as it looks. For most people, becoming a millionaire is not a goal that can be attained overnight. Many of the world's wealthiest people actually accumulate their wealth over a long period of time and sometimes even generations by making wise, but occasionally audacious decisions, utilizing their skills to the fullest extent possible, and tenaciously pursuing their goals. If there's one thing you can learn about millionaires, is that for many of them, it's not necessarily their wealth that makes them stand out from the rest of the world. Instead, it's what they did to earn those millions. So let's discuss a few habits that can help you become one too. 1. Leverage debt. One of the most sensible approaches rich people use is leveraging their debt. Instead of receiving salaries or bonuses, billionaires typically get the majority of their income from asset appreciation. Asset appreciation is not taxed, in contrast to ordinary income, until a gain is realized through the sale of the asset. They borrow against their wealth and use the proceeds to pay for their expenses, as well as to reinvest in new businesses in order to avoid or postpone the significant tax obligation. By making additional investments with the loan proceeds, they increase their overall net worth while continuing to profit from the asset appreciation of their investment and lowering their tax obligation. But anyone can use leverage to their advantage. To pay for tax obligations or other sizable one-time expenses, homeowners can take out loans against their equity in their homes or use leverage. And other well-off investors can employ comparable borrowing techniques to protect and increase their assets. So you see, taxes can rarely be completely avoided. However, using leverage to manage the time of the gains while implementing active wealth can provide investors with significant long-term benefits. To help create and protect wealth also entails wise tax planning, nimble spending, and strategic borrowing. Habit number 2, having an emergency fund. Self-made millionaires typically have a sizable cash reserve that they can draw from in case of an emergency. As a result, a rainy day fund is always ready to be withdrawn in the event of any emergency, such as the need for an immediate car repair or medical expense. Also, these self-made millionaires set an attainable saving target for themselves. They typically record it and work toward it. They know how much money to set aside and have given it a value, such as $2,000, $5,000, etc., as opposed to just saving for emergency without any specific purpose. You should have at least 3 to 6 months worth of emergency funds on hand, but you should do what works best for your cash flow. Number 3, make investments. Most millionaires invest their money in stocks, bonds, or exchange-traded funds after setting up an emergency fund and paying their minimum debt obligation. The majority of wealth people establish automatic transfers of funds from their checkings account to their investment accounts on a monthly or bi-monthly basis. They will learn to live off the money they have available and will no longer have to remember to manually invest. The majority of millionaires do not miss having the money as a part of their cash flow, and they can use their invested savings to pay for the future cars, trips, or other short or long-term objectives without taking on more debt. According to the 50-30-20 rule, you should save a minimum of 20% of your income as savings. Number 4, plan and make goals. Next, we have the habit of planning and creating goals. Goal setters are typically wealthy. They can tell you where they want to be in the next 20 years and list their daily, weekly, and monthly goals. Majority of the people around us lack a life plan. Without a plan and long-term objective, we are like leaves on a fall day, floating aimlessly in the air. In the end, having a plan does not require wealth. If you want to be wealthy, you do need a plan. One of the most important habits is to control yourself from overspending. Saving money and investing it is the quickest and safest way to become wealthy. It is comparable to planting an acorn and then watching it grow into a tree. Getting an acorn to plant is a challenge for many Americans. Making more money is the obvious solution if you're barely making enough to cover your expenses and you are unable to save. Number 6, have multiple streams of income. According to Tom Corley's research for Rich Habits, the majority of self-made millionaires earn money from a variety of sources. 65% of people had 3 sources of income, whereas 45% had 4 sources of income. And then there were 29% of people who had 5 or more sources of income. Well, it makes a lot of sense to have multiple sources of income. Your salary, capital gain, dividend, rental income, business income, royalties, commissions, etc. may all fall under this category. Number 7, avoid relationships that are toxic. Wealth accumulation is greatly influenced by psychology. Although it sounds cliche, a can-do-it attitude is essential. If you hang out with people who can't do anything, it's difficult to keep one. Only 4% of low-income individuals associate with success-minded individuals. So if you surround yourself with the right people, you will only succeed in life. Number 8, seek wise counsel. The majority of millionaires actively develop their human capital and financial literacy. They have fundamental understanding for their earnings, their possessions, and the costs associated with their investments. Every wealthy person needs to be aware of where their money is going at a fundamental level. They can make sensible financial decisions when an opportunity presents itself because they stay current on the latest financial developments. When in doubt, they consult with reputable experts for financial advice. Saving and investing money can be intimidating and confusing for many people. Fortunately, you can find a ton of free online resources to assist you. Additionally, if you want to speak with someone privately, such as a financial advisor, be sure to inquire about their fees. Never pay exorbitant fees for professional advice or services without being made aware of the associated upfront costs. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I hope you liked the video and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Till then, see ya.
What you cooking, Tez? I'm trying to get to the bag. Sitting up counting the cash.